It's a little bit different in different ways, but not really majorly different. Because here, I mean, even though you go to different places, you have to wear a mask at sometimes, whether you're in a convenience store and then you go to the cashier and it's like you have to put a mask on. But otherwise, it's been pretty relaxed in many ways.
Hi guys, we're finishing our first post-pandemic tour and right now we're in Odessa. So we went to 4 cities, Kyiv, Kharkov, Odessa, Nikolaev. And here's Chris, he survived the entire tour. So I just want to ask him some questions and see what's his tour experience. So first of all, where are you from, Chris?
Well, I live in Central Florida right now, in between Daytona Beach and Orlando.
So it's a fairly short flight for you, from Phoenix.
Compared to Phoenix, yes. But it was a long flight with everything going on with the 3-hour layover and 3-hour wait in JFK because of weather, then another extended layover in Amsterdam, and the whole rerouting and ordeal with the airlines.
Actually, it was a challenging traveling during the pandemic because I'm sure airlines and everything else was complicated.
It has been, because originally I was going to do a flight on one airline, then some of the things got canceled because of not flying out of like Orlando, and then so I had to get another ticket, and so now it's just been an interesting journey getting over here, but otherwise I made it.
But otherwise, like crossing the border, were there any issues with COVID test, insurance?
Just because I've traveled over here before, just knowing about the website, I did get my insurance prior to leaving. Also, I mean, even without the vaccination, all I had to do was just the test itself. Didn't really have any issues because I had that when I came through passport control. Here in Kyiv, it just wasn't an issue. Even when I was in JFK, that they just checked it, put it on my ticket and everything like that. So it really was not a big major issue at all. I didn't have, because I already had everything lined up.
That's good. So you mentioned it's not your first tour, or
Correct.
what tour have you done before? Yeah, it was our tour.
Yeah.
So it's good to good to do another tour together
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Ukraine now? Has anything changed again since pandemic?
So, well, change-wise, the hotel, they did some construction, so it looks nice. It's a little bit different in different ways, but not really majorly different, because here, I mean, even though you go to different places, you have to wear a mask at sometimes, whether you're in a convenience store and then you go to the cashier and it's like you have to put a mask on, but otherwise it's been pretty relaxed in many ways. So flying over here, you had to wear a mask. Outside of that, it hasn't been really strict where people are coming after you, so.
Yeah, I know that some major cities like Kyiv or Odessa, they're more strict with wearing face mask in public places like grocery store or bank. But the Nikolaev couldn't care less.
Yeah. Because in Kyiv at the mall at Gulliver, right by the hotel, you had to have they would check the temperature walking in and also wear a mask. But here in Odessa, Kharkov or Nikolaev, it wasn't really so strict.
And speaking of which, checking temperature and masks, so when you came to your first social, what did you discover as far as security?
Well, my first social on this tour was Kyiv. I ended up getting to the social late because I was on a date, and she'd mentioned, oh, if you need to go, we can cancel the food. Or I'm like, no, I'd rather spend time with you. So I ended up having to get, I think it was an Uber to the site itself, and good thing for Olya, where contacted me for, because I was a different location, she came out and was able to take me over to where the social was. But then I don't know what it was like for the other guys going in. They didn't take my temperature or anything like that going in itself.
You're a little late, but yeah, we're checking temperature, and women when they were entering, they were wearing masks, but they would take it off as soon as they enter because we're serving food and drinks there. So.
Yeah, because at all the socials, there was no women wearing masks inside, so.
So yeah, in that regard, I don't think anything really changed.
Yeah. Except,
Wasn't-
well, I'd say maybe with the amount of women, because looking at the different ones and locations, because I guess from Kyiv, I never went to the social before, because my previous tour I did the Odessa, Nikolaev, Kherson. This time I did Kyiv, Kharkov, Odessa, Nikolaev. So I never did go to the other for Kyiv and Kharkov before, so those sites I wasn't really too familiar with. But for here, Odessa was the same place. Nikolaev was different.
So what was your favorite social? Which one out of 4 did you like the most?
Well, Odessa's fun. I mean, there was less women, but still, it was enjoyable.
Perhaps you should consider expanding your horizons. Want to learn more? Check out our website.
foreignlovemates.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.